Hey everyone, welcome back to the Self-Employed Investor Journey. Jose Martinez here in a new place, back in Texas. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. Last week I was kind of just spending time with my friends in Georgia since I was moving back here to Texas and I was traveling all day today. So yeah, I'm back in Dallas, Texas. If you're in Texas, Dallas area and you want to meet up, let me know. I need to connect with people here in Dallas. So yeah, anyway, let's go to the topic of this video. Uh, Instacart is over. Looks like everybody is gonna delete Instacart, and we are on a sabotage mode on the Instacart app. But what's gonna happen? I've been watching a lot of videos on this topic, and I was reading what people want to do with these delete Instacart movement, and I think it's good. It exposed a lot of the issues that Instacart has for us as shoppers, such as low payment and rating system and all that. Uh, but is it actually good? Are you prepared for these? What's going to happen? What are you going to do? And the way I look at these is that nothing's going to happen, nothing's going to change. So, the best way that we can uh, prepare or move ourselves is understanding the rules of the game and being diversified. Because there's a lot more things that come into these uh, world. And there's a few things like unemployment payments stopped this month. So there's more likely that people will have less money since they are receiving less money from the government. Um, Kids are going back to school. They started going back to school or a childcare. So it's most likely people are going to have more expenses and they're going to be ordering less from Instacart. Or if they keep ordering, maybe just tipping less because they have other expenses already. If they have to go back to work, to the office or whatever, they will also have more expenses on the commute, transportation, and all that. So it's not only, in my opinion, of course, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, there is a lot more things, and it's not that only Instacart reduced the payment to shoppers. That's a fact. We all know that. We all notice that you get triple batches paying the minimum, even with the 50 or 60 items. I think we all have seen those orders pop in our screens. But I'm sure there's a lot more. Of course, the market is kind of slowing down. Um, there was some concerns with the Delta variant of the COVID, and maybe people got kind of scared at that point. But that happened already, and I think we're getting out of that kind of. So I see that two things can happen. People will actually delete Instacart, and if people delete Instacart or stop using Instacart, whatever, what are you gonna do? Do you have other apps? Do you have a job? Do you have other source of income? What are you gonna do if people actually stops using Instacart? Second thing is that people realize or customers realize what we actually get paid from Instacart and they get generous. There is no bad advertising. So all this movement is probably uh, getting more people aware, and it could potentially make people realize that we are getting paid so little that they will be generous. That's less likely. Um, but I see those two options. Well, there could be a third that nothing happens and everything stays the same. Um, I think that's the most likely one. So from here, what are you gonna do? What you can do? Are you prepared? Do you have other apps? As in my journey, what I've been doing is Amazon Flex and Lyft, as you have seen. And actually, my weeks with Instacart have been reduced from making 1,500 a week on average to 700, 800 sometimes, 650. But I have been complementing that with Amazon Flex and Lyft. And overall, I've been making more. As you see, a couple weeks ago, over 2,000. But I've been working different. And I see people say, oh, these two things. Oh, you don't have to work hard, you have to work smart. But I don't think you can go black and white with this. I think you have to work smartly hard. And let me explain this. You have to realize and you have to understand your market. What are the options in your city, either if it's a small city or a big city? You have to understand your markets. You have to see what options you have available and build a schedule, build a budget of geek apps that you can use during different days of the week. As you have seen and as I've said in different videos, Monday mornings and usually weekends and night, I drive for Lyft. And then on the weekdays in the morning, very early from 5:30, I try to get a block from Amazon. And after 10 a.m., I try to be at Instacart so I can start at a Costco. So that's kind of my routine, or was in Atlanta. Now that I'm back here in Dallas, schedule or routine is going to be a little bit different. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, since I need to change my car license plate to Texas and all that. At least I can start with Amazon. I already changed my location for Amazon. I started looking on Google Maps where the warehouses are, but I know for sure that I can do Instacart. I've done it here before. So, yeah, work smartly hard. Realize, make a plan in your head. What options you have? What do you think is best for your market? Try them all and go out. Go outside and try everything. That's the only way that you will find out what works in your market, in your city, in your areas. Because I'm also, probably you've never seen me complaining on anything. I don't really like to complain about stuff. Uh, but I tend to kind of complain about the people complaining, because I'm the kind of people that I think that you can only have one of these two. You either have results or excuses. You cannot have both. You will only have one. So if you don't have results, it's most likely that you're having excuses or you are missing something. And if you have results, I'm pretty sure that you have zero excuses. And before I get a lot of hate on the comments, that doesn't mean that you are not working. If you don't get results, that means you are not working. But you're probably missing something. There's probably better opportunities on your area, or you have to put some effort in different areas. There's a lot of things that you can probably do if you don't get the results that you want to have. And especially for people living in smaller cities, I think the best thing to do, if you cannot make the money that you want on Instacart because your market is not allowing you. I mean, there's not people placing big orders. That doesn't mean that you're gonna make 100 to 50, 200 to 50 a day. Then, if you still have big expenses, then you have to start cutting on your expenses, because I think most of us are here because we have bills to pay and they don't wait. So what I've been doing and what I'm gonna do next with my car is, if you have these high bills like your house mortgage, or you're paying your car or credit card debt and all that, if you cannot make more money right now, you have to find a way to reduce your cost, your expenses, so that you can keep more money in your pocket. And one way that you can do this is, if your car, let's say you bought a car for 20,000 or whatever, 1.5 years ago, and you get a loan for 3 years. So you already paid, let's say, the math is not going to add up, but let's say you're paying 500 a month for your car, and you pay already half of it, 10,000, you have only 10,000 left. And you have a good credit score, you can go and refinance those 10,000 left for another 3 years, and you can probably get your payments down to 250 or even less, depending on your interest rate, and you can keep more money doing that. You can do the same thing with your house, especially now that the interest rates on homes are still low. So if you have a good credit score, that's a good option. You can have lower monthly payments on your stuff, and that way you can keep a little bit more money in your pocket. So yeah, that's all the ideas that I had for this video. In my personal opinion, I don't think Instacart is going anywhere. I think Instacart is gonna stay. Probably some things are gonna change in the short term, but I don't know. What I do always is try to understand the rules of the game, play with what we have. There's very few things that we can change or that are out of our control. So I always try to focus on the things that I can control, and then I just stop complaining about stuff. I try to look for different opportunities and for different ways to work and achieve my goals, because I'm obsessed with my goals. You gotta be obsessed or at least passionate with your goals. So yeah, that's all. I'm not leaving. I'm doing Instacart full time or partially full time. I'm gonna combine with other things if Instacart is slow. I'm not married to Instacart, but it's my favorite thing to do because it's the most reliable one on mileage and time. And you walk on the stores, you can kind of work out. So Instacart for me is the most reliable thing. I'm gonna stick to it for now, and whatever I can get from it, and then I'll complement my income goals with different apps. So yeah, just don't stop looking for opportunities. Remember, that's luck. When opportunities when opportunities and your preparation merge together, that's when luck happens. So you gotta be looking for opportunities. You gotta be ready to take them when they appear or when you find them. So yeah, those are my thoughts on delete Instacart, on this sabotage thing. I don't think nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's really gonna change at all. So be prepared for that. Look for different options to complement your income goals, and just keep moving, because here, as for us that we work full time on the gig economy, the day we stop is the day that we stop getting money. So for me, stopping is not an option. I'm not deleting Instacart. I'm not deleting anything. I'm working harder and smartly hard. So yeah, I hope I don't get a lot of hate comments on this video, but those are really my thoughts. uh, Let me know what you think. I'm open to read all of your comments and get more feedback. You probably have more ideas. I want to hear them all, read them all. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you're in the Dallas, Texas area, I'll see you in the stores. Thank you.